This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
Double underhook backbreaker.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
Oh, unexpectedly kicked in the face.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Oh my God. And able to skirt around that attack.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out almost immediately.
Tries to get away with an early one there.
And now propped up in the corner. Boom! What a right!
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Hooked up, and DDT! This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted, from way up, double axe handle connects.
Ah, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Not a good spot to be in. What a toss!
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Powerbomb. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
He counters with a great reversal.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point. Into the pin. Can he get him here?
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely. Arm stomping the arm.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
And now that he's got that steel chip, oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Boom! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of.
And a pinfall for the victory.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Spinning kick to the gut. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
strike in retaliation. Down with a neck breaker. Drew McIntyre showing everyone why we call him the Scottish psychopath.
It looks like he could get it done here.
And the count doesn't even begin.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
A strong counter from Punk.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of a cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Spin kick to the midsection. Countered into a jawbreaker.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape. Mongolian chop.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Punk dodges out in time.
Into the chair hard.
Oh my word, that was a terrible
Taking flight.
Oh, a soul-crushing splash.
Measuring him now, lining it up.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Claymore by McIntyre.
Will that close Punk out?
He's still in this fight.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now.
Big right hand.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a butterfly backbreaker.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up, and back go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Russian leg sweep. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Gets lifted into position. Targeting the throat there.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
And a backstabber! Oh, tossed to ringside. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh, yeah, the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Ooh. He wants to put an end to things here.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Juggling, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, point of the chair to the kidneys.
Heads up, chair's flying. Who knows what's coming next?
No doubt about it.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and tags.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And he manages.
Punk's got a problem here.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
McIntyre. Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap? He's in a bad position now.
Resisting his arms trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight now, fighting his way out.
Little resilience. Beautiful. Neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the world.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep, GTS from Punk.
Going back to the well once again.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Introducing the steel chair into this match.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
His body has been the main focus of a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, I think he's going to be feeling the effects of this match for a few weeks, Wade.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And he comes in under the ropes now. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS cover. GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.